Hey everybody, it's Matt, Sparkle Farm. It's a chilly day here, 32, 33 degrees. It's just like sleeting rain. 42 degrees in the shop, so we're gonna get a fire going. But right now, the weather people said we're supposed to be like in the low 50s for where we're at in Ohio. And I was like, what? Like, we went from summer to winter right away, which is whatever. We're working with it, not a big deal. But I was sure hoping for a week or a couple weeks in the 50s would have been nice to get some bigger projects done outside. But we'll still get them done in the cold. But it's raining, sleeting outside right now. So we're gonna get the fire going in here, get the temp up a little bit. But we're just gonna be cleaning up here in the shop. We got the shelves set up. We're just gonna start stacking everything on it, clear some ground space. But we still have one small project to do outside. But we'll do that after we get the fire going. Get some of this bigger stuff out of here. So priming your fireplace helps get the draft going, and then that keeps smoke from filling up in your house or your workshop or wherever you're at. So, because smoke will go to the point of least resistance. Hear that roaring? Alright, we'll throw some logs on here. That's really all it is. See if we can get some of this going. Alright, well, that got us primed. Let's throw a couple more papers here under our logs here. That'll be a good fire. Alright, shut our doors, and this will be nice. So Honey's very eager for this. Sparkle is asking if it's sweatshirt weather yet for Honey. She's a Weimaraner pointer mutt, and her fur is just so thin. It's gotten better over the years, but she used to just freeze all the time outside, but she still wants to be out there. We'll see if it's sweatshirt weather, but we'll get this going for you, girl. All right, we have our good fire. I think it's gonna catch, but we have this stack of wood right here. So this is all the stuff that I didn't want to bring inside the house. It's just old, maybe rotten a little bit, maybe some bugs in there. In the workshop, all that's just fine. Honey found another sponge from all my tiling stuff. These got to be her favorite toys. Alright, now that I have it going, we're going to shut the doors and take care of our small project outside to protect the garlic. Alright, so I had to set the camera up under the workshop overhang because it's coming down enough where I don't want to mess up the camera. But that's our garlic right here. So it's actually growing pretty amazing. about 4 to 6 inches tall now. With the weather we've been having, I don't want anything to happen. I'm new to growing garlic. So I'm gonna cover it with leaves. Alright, so I got a handful of bags of leaves from my dad's house the other day. He was cleaning up in his yard. I was over there and I was like, oh, that'll save me some work from having to bag some leaves around here, even though we got plenty. Honey really has no idea what to do. She wants to go inside, but wants to be out here with me and running around. She likes stretching her legs. Like right now, she's going to blow right past me. Alright, so that was 5 bags of leaves, mulched up, and put over the garlic. It's about 4 to 6 inches, and hopefully that's all I have to do this winter with the garlic. Alright, one small project for the day done. Here we go. Alright, so Honey and I just came back inside. It's 42 degrees, give or take, inside the workshop. We got a good fire going. I'm going to put an oscillating fan behind it. Honey's probably going to camp out in front of the fire. But we still got other things to do today in the workshop. Alright, let's get to them. For some basic fireplace safety, I just want to show you everybody that I use a creosote destroyer. That's the problem with chimneys. It's if you're using junk wood like we are, the moisture content's too high, or you're burning pine. All that gets left up in the chimney. So you don't want to have a chimney fire. Fires are awful. So with this creosote destroyer, it says add 2 tablespoons to when you have a fire going. So we got that. So we're just going to let that cook out, and what that does is that helps break everything apart, and hopefully in a couple days I'll be able to get the chimney brush through to break everything up. But yeah, simple as that. It says every 2 to 3 fires. I do it every 2. So just some fireplace safety. We're in the wine locker. I don't know what to call it anymore, but Honey wanted in. Come on. Everything's working good. We're at basically 58 degrees. The temp in the room is at like 62, but I can hear the little bit of clicking and dinging and stuff like that from the baseboard heat cooling off, so it must have just been on. Kind of got a little scare in here. Hopefully it'll zoom in on that. It said 68 degrees, so it really isn't. That's hanging right above the electric baseboard heat, so gonna have to move that. So I spooked myself a little bit. Yeah, we're everything's A1A here in the wine room. All right, let's get back to work. Hey everybody, it's late afternoon. We've had the fireplace going, or stove going, all day. Took 35-45 minutes. Definitely took the edge off in here. came up from 42 to 52 degrees. But about 10 feet away, I put a thermometer, and we're at 62, or 69 degrees. So, very happy with that. It's like 32 to 35 degrees outside, so it's just enough to rain, sleet, but we've been slowly going through stuff and sorting everything. When we moved here, I had to condense all my work stuff from handful of garage spaces I had down to this workshop here. But I also had to move, so I had to move all the house stuff and all my work. So that was definitely more than I thought. So I've been stacking everything, kind of going through it, reorganizing it. I thought I had it somewhat organized. I didn't. But I'm making a dent, getting more floor space. Over here, I'm going to build 2 workbenches. I'm going to I have another full toolbox. I still need to get over here. That's over at my dad's place. He's been storing it for me for a long time. But just to start taking on different projects around here and maintaining our equipment, I'm going to need to get that over here. Probably sooner than later. But yeah, it's very nice. This is the first day I've actually made myself only work on putting stuff away in the workshop. I'm sure I was puttering a little bit, but it was still a good day. If I really had to, I can shuffle stuff around and get a vehicle in here if I needed to. But yeah, just going to kind of call it a win here for today. I'll probably come out later in the night and check on the wine and stuff. But happy with that so far. Going to go in and get a really late lunch. Yeah, so moving along here in the workshop at Sparkle Farm. Thanks for tuning in.